What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. It is now Saturday, a little bit later in the day. I buttoned up some of the stuff you guys watched me work on in some of the other videos that I did during the week, and I don't want to kind of beat you up with double stuff. We'll kind of show you where we're at, and then I think today, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to try to put this thing on the ground. I think that that is a good milestone. I think for the most part we're wrapped up in the back of the Maliboom, which is fantastic. Before we get that far though, I want to share this with you because this is very exciting. I got my Twinnebago artwork back from the cartoon guys that cartooned the Maliboom. So I'll put their information up, and then I want you to check this out. I'm very excited about it. They did a phenomenal job, so big shout out to those guys. It is very reasonable. If you want to get your car cartooned, reach out to those guys and then tell them I sent you. We'll end up doing Scotty P the Pacer at some point when that looks more like a car like what I want it to look like. Heck, maybe we can even do like a kind of rough in how it is, you know, where she's nice and ugly and green, and then we can update it possibly later or something like that. But yeah, go check those guys out. It's fun. I want to say it's 75 bucks for artwork, which is unbelievable for the quality of the files and everything that you get. So check those out. I hope you enjoy the art. We're gonna make stickers, probably put that maybe on t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. Let me know what you guys think. But we were getting close to getting the new merch. I'm working on stuff, guys, so we are trying. I need to get that up ASAP. So let's jump into today's endeavor. I should have taken a picture, but this is the drain. So we've got the return, the feed, and then the drain boy in there. So we just went full Picasso with the ultra gray, and I drilled a hole, and I had the right hole saw that was pretty much, it was nice and tight to this size. So it slid in, but you can see that we were short, but it protruded through, right? So I was gonna do the same thing and then cut it and fit it in there, and I was like looking at it, I'm like, man, if I just gooped a ton of silicone on there and just did one of these, like, there's no way you're getting that thing back out because there's a bunch of foam and everything in there. So we just went all willy-nilly on the threads and everything. I made a big goop pile and we stuffed it through, and then I filled it in. Again, I'll show you one last time on the front end here, and then we did a little boop boop around there. And I was looking through my stuff. I know that somebody said PVC pipe and tractor fittings and stuff. I had this stuff laying around, so if I didn't have it laying around, I had to buy new. I would definitely probably just do PVC or something in silicone and do that. But because I have this stuff, I can use this for my petcock. I had this on my fuel, but I don't need it for anything, and I figure this is awesome. So once this is in place and it's all done, I even have some bends and stuff. I mean, we could probably just put one of these guys on there and then put this dude on there and figure it out and be good to go. What's up, dude? Yes, sir. Blue chips. So that is that, and then the only concern was cranking on it, but it's just a drain. There's no pressure, like no nothing. And then I can grab this here and then snug that fitting, and then once it's on there and snugged, I think we should be good to go. So I'm hoping that'll work out well. That's the plan. So we did that. We've got the trunk stick in place. I finished a little end on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then squirted it black. We put that in, tightened her all up and in, so that's good. I put some rubber under the feet, and I got some hardware for the fuel tank. I painted the Gonzo filter mount thing black, and then we cut these little wing guys down because they were big squares last time you guys saw it, so it's not quite as ugly. And then this, just so you know, here's a pro tip. And I know this because I raked my freaking head. I put these up so you don't have anything hanging down instead of these facing down. And it seems dumb, like, oh, who even cares, why would it matter? When this is down and you're getting underneath and moving around, you can rake yourself on that. So this is one of those deals that I learned, and I gashed my head real bad. I had some studs hanging down here, as you can see, and I caught one of those to the dome. So run the hardware up and save yourself the trouble and stitches depending on how bad you hit it. So luckily we didn't need any, but it did suck. So all that long story being said, oh, last thing is we captured the fuel line here. So now this is good to go. We got our gap. So this thing is basically money. It's not tightened down yet, but we're as good as we're gonna go. This isn't tight either. The sway bar, these dudes pushed out because I did this wrong. It should have been different. I think maybe these should have been over further or something. I don't remember. I think that's it. This should have been further over and it would have held that against there, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out, push these guys back in, put this back in, and then probably put some sort of clampy guy or something on it and see if we can get it to kind of hold it so it doesn't push those out. But yeah, so I mean they're in there, but it's not in there properly. So I want to get those sorted while we don't have tires and a bunch of stuff in here, and we'll mess with that. And then once we get this kind of back in where it should go and decent, we will just take and put shocks in and put tires on and put this thing on the ground and get a look at it with the new, technically the new tires. These are 295s, but you'll get the idea. I'll get the idea, and it will be rad to see this thing finally back on the ground in the rear end. And then we got to spin it around, so we got a lot of work to do up front. So let's get rolling. Let's pull the sway bar out of here and knock those ends back in and figure out how to get those things to kind of stay put. So here's the idea. A little capture guy, and it doesn't touch here so we don't hear the noise. And then we'll just tack it there and tack it there, and its only purpose in life is to keep this from walking out. So I figure we'll just do that, tack it, and then this thing still slides and moves and does everything it should do, because that doesn't touch or hit. It should just hold that in place. So that's the plan. Let's do it. Here we are, the moment of truth. We got planes flying overhead because maybe they're excited about this too, but man, oh man, look at that. This has been months in the making. Technically, working a few days a week here and there. 3, 2, 1. Hit that. Man, oh man. Look at that freaking monster. I am super happy, super pumped. That stance is actually cooler than I thought. Like, I thought it was gonna be a little The front is way up in the air because we don't have a motor or transmission, but we are working on it. I'm gonna give you guys one last look at this thing. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. I'm excited. Check this beast out. Look at those. Woo, 295s, baby. No magic, no jacks, no freaking jacks.